and welcome. My name is Kat, and I'm the creator of DIY Healthy Lifestyles. I want to thank you for viewing this presentation, where I'll tell you about the foundations and guidelines that formed this plan. I'm not going to go into my background here, but you can learn more by clicking the link in this slide to view the About page in the journal. And by the way, if you're looking at this photo and thinking, she looks a little chubby to be telling me about health and wellness, well, let me begin by saying that I am not a model of health and wellness. I'm not a fitness instructor or a wellness coach. What I am is a health and wellness guide, a researcher and educator. This program is not about me telling you what you should do. Instead, it's me, a person with a chronic condition, fibromyalgia, telling others with or without chronic conditions about ways to achieve better health without spending a lot of money. So after years of conventional medical treatment didn't do much to help my fibromyalgia, I decided that I had to create my own wellness. The DIY philosophy came about when I became too sick to work and had very little money to spend. So I had to be frugal, but not cheap. Cheap implies cutting corners and using substandard products. Frugal means finding good quality products at affordable prices. The do-it-yourself philosophy involves creating your own wellness plan that fits your lifestyle. It's about using and repurposing things you already have, can make yourself, or easily find locally or online. I started buying bulk organic whole food and making my own mixes, instead of eating the chemical-laden boxed foods that I used to eat. I found good affordable products and equipment at places like Target and Walmart, dollar stores, garage sales, and charity thrift stores like the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. I filled my library with books and videos that I paid no more than $1 a piece for. And then I taught myself yoga, aromatherapy, reflexology, and hydrotherapy from those books and videos. After a while, family and friends started asking me what was I doing that I looked so much better, and could I tell them my secret? It occurred to me that I might have hit on a unique approach to wellness, so I began documenting what worked and how much it cost. I figure I began feeling better within about 6 months for less than $40 a month. Some family members and friends adopted what they called my program, and they started feeling better too. That's what made me think about packaging my program and taking it on the road. Models of health behavior and wellness. I've already told you I'm not one of them, but I'm also not going to show photos of good-looking models in sexy workout apparel either. The health and wellness models I'm talking about are visual diagrams that explain and provide a framework for applying a theory, or they are motivational books or video programs outlining step-by-step guidelines for a plan of action. And many of today's motivational programs are based on the classics that were published between the 1950s to the 1990s by people such as Earl Nightingale, Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, Wayne Dyer, Kenneth Cooper, Andrew Weil, and many others. I love these old classics, and I have quite a collection of them. The information in them is timeless, and you can still find them online at places like nightingaleconant.com, Amazon, and other media retailers, and of course at garage sales. So this plan is based upon 5 health behavior change models. The first is the health belief model, which tells us how people care for themselves is based upon their beliefs about their susceptibility to illness, how it will affect them, their beliefs about treatments, and their ability to undergo treatment. The trans-theoretical model is a 5-level model that identifies one's readiness to make behavior changes, and these range from not ready to change at all up to making lifelong lifestyle changes. The AMSO model, awareness, motivation, skills, and opportunity, identifies your level of awareness and motivation, your skills and need to learn new ones, and opportunities for accessing support and resources. The ecological model identifies levels of environmental influence on health behavior, from our individual environments up to government and policy-making environments that guide healthcare. Cognitive behavior and mindfulness are related practices that help us become aware of our thoughts and behavior and work to change them from bad to good. And these are more practices than they are models, but I included them here with the models because they are part of the foundation of the plan. Now, don't let these technical terms scare you. You're not going to be analyzed, and you won't be expected to know all this. I'll explain them in plain language in the guides in the near future. Dimensions of wellness models. Dimensions of wellness refers to the areas of life that affect our health, like mind, body, spirit, environment, and so on. This concept is also known as holistic health or whole person wellness. And there are 5 wellness models that influence the DIY Healthy Lifestyles plan. And there are no sexy models here either, but they are attractive, and a couple are actually quite pretty. The first model is from a book called The Pledge, Your Master Plan for an Abundant Life, and this is a book I discovered about 2 or 3 years ago. It helps you to set goals for 4 life values: health, wealth, self-improvement, and social happiness. This is a very inspirational book with a lot of great exercises in it to help you define your values and goals. And this is one plan I've found that really works well. I found one of my favorite motivational quotes in this book. The reason people fail in life is that they never take effective action. Failure means you're smarter next time. Inaction means there is no next time. The National Wellness Institute is a professional accreditation and networking organization for students and professionals in the field of health and wellness. It's located in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. And their 6 dimensions of wellness are occupational, physical, social, intellectual, spiritual, and emotional. And if you're a wellness student or professional viewing this presentation and you're not familiar with this organization, you can learn more by clicking on the link. Zig Ziglar was one of the first motivational speakers I discovered back in the 1980s when I was a business and marketing student and very much into the motivational audio programs that were popular then. Zig is the one who introduced me to goal setting and achievement, and he is among the first to propose the idea of setting goals in different life areas, so I had to include his model in my program. His 7 dimensions include mental, physical, spiritual, family, social, career, and financial. This is one of those pretty models I was talking about. It's very similar to the National Wellness Institute's model, but it has the added dimension of environmental. The National Wellness Institute includes environmental influence in its social dimension, but Zig Ziglar did not address this at all in his model. And here's another pretty model, and probably my favorite. I'll let you read through the list of dimensions because there are so many of them. I like this program because it expands upon the 7-dimension models in very interesting ways. It features a comprehensive wellness assessment, the inventory, that really helps you to pinpoint your most need to change areas. And this helps you to not only create a specific action plan, it helps you to work on it too. And that's the important part. Now, if you'd like to learn more, click the link under the model. If you decide to sign up, I need to tell you that this is an affiliate link and all proceeds go towards supporting DIY healthy lifestyles. Now, after looking at all of these models, you're probably thinking that there are a lot of goals to choose from here. And that's just what I thought too. So I decided to sit down and see if I couldn't get all 26 dimensions into one plan. I had not come across any models that used 5 dimensions, and I thought that was a nice number. You may have noticed that with the 5 health behavior models and the 5 wellness models. 5 covers what's important, but keeps it simple, and that's one of the goals of this plan. At the time I was putting this together, I was studying essential oils and aromatherapy, and I wanted the name to tie into that, but I wasn't entirely certain about the definition of essential, so I looked it up. It means necessary or indispensable to, or an integral part of a whole. I liked that because the areas I defined are necessary and integral parts of healthy living. So my model became 5 essentials for healthy lifestyles. And it also works for my planned line of aromatherapy products. The 5 essentials are health behavior, healthy nutrition, fitness and wellness, spiritual living, and healthy environments. And these are the foundations for the DIY Healthy Lifestyles plan and the categories for topics I'll be presenting in the journal and in my other guides. Now, just for fun, I'd like you to take a quick survey on the next slide to let me know what essential areas you feel the need to work on. Your response helps me to know where to focus content. Now, if this slide doesn't advance automatically, click on it to get to the survey. And then on the survey slide, you'll need to click to bring up the scroll bar so you can see all the lines. And then choose your answers and click the Submit button. And then you may need to click on the slide again to advance to the next slide. And this concludes the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to take away something of value. If you have questions or comments, please post them on the Q&A page at the journal by clicking on the link, or on the Facebook page also by clicking on that link. Thanks for viewing, and I look forward to hearing from you.